Oh, we're playing Dark Souls, are we? Well, let's get started. Or, let's continue. Ahem. Off camera, I took a look at what exactly changes with each level. And wherever I put my experience, my defenses go up, which is nice. I noticed that stats don't change a very large amount between levels. So I don't actually know how many levels one usually gains in this game, but assuming it's around 50 or 60, like most role-playing games I've encountered, my stats are not going to change in a giant dramatic amount from the beginning to the end, which is fine by me. That would seem to indicate that level grinding is probably not a thing that I need to do. I support this. So it looks like the stats that I need the most are Vitality for perhaps dying a little bit less, Endurance for being able to do more things, and Dexterity for being able to hit with better effect. So far my damage seems to be okay. I'm sure that'll change as I go along, but the ability to survive more hits and do more stuff seems to be, well, it's what I want to do. I can afford 3 level ups, so there I go. I was unfortunate enough to look at a bit of lore before I decided that I wanted to record a semi-blind playthrough. All I know is everything's horrible and nothing I do is likely to change this. But I play Path of Exile, so I'm used to that sort of thing.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
I'll grant that my chances of success are probably not that high, but I still doubt that I would actually be better off in the asylum. It's one of the few situations where it's really harder to go even further downhill. Well, humanity looks black, dark and really sinister. Actually kind of evil looking, so I guess that's appropriate? Maybe? I don't know. I also don't really know where I'm going. He doesn't even say which way Blight Town or the Undead Church is. Actually, there is one thing I do remember. Specifically, there's skeletons that way. Or... yeah. There were skeletons, and there was really not much I could do to hurt them. Because, I don't know, maybe it's just the type of damage I deal, and I'll need to come up with something better in the future to go that way. I certainly hope that's the case, anyway. But this is the most straightforward way forward. Forward? Oh, hi. Okay, that was early. And there's actually several of you. Okay. Apparently parrying gives iframes. That's good. Alright, so as long as I can kill those things in one shot somehow, I should be okay. Why is the ground catching... Okay, what's going on up there? Oh. Okay, so that... whatever it is throwing stuff at me. I'd like to be able to return fire in some way, but it seems that I cannot right now. Okay, I thought parrying was more difficult than that. But then again, these are the extremely early enemies, so I won't worry too much. Oh, there's stuff rushing forward. Okay, fine. I'll lure you down. I hate having to fight more than one thing at a time. Problem solved. Man, it is really easy to get backstabs on those guys. Okay. Oh, that's how you died. I was wondering how it was even possible to get yourself killed with gear like that. Poleaxes are awesome. Maybe I should have chosen a character who could use one. But, nope. I just have what I've got. I also checked the description of the starting gear that I had. And it actually seems very appropriate and useful for my choice of class. And I won't, definitely won't complain about that. My strength is in parrying, so I have a shield dedicated to parrying. I don't know if the noisiness of my armor actually makes a difference. The game said it was very quiet, but who knows what that actually means, or if it actually does anything. I remember there was something else around here that I could look for. It's been a while, of course. A long while. Okay, that's a good start. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use those on, but I'm sure that the opportunity will show itself eventually. So there was an empty treasure chest. And anything else around here? No? Oh wow, it took me forever to dismiss that screen. I don't see any... Oh, maybe I can go around here. Yeah, I definitely saw an item. Okay. That's right, I knew there was a way to jump. The game, I don't recall the game telling me how, although, you're right here. Ahem. Alright, so if there's falling damage, it doesn't go that far. And that graveyard is definitely where the skeletons are, so I want to stay away from that for now. Well, I remember there being a couple of okay items if I'm brave enough to just go there, loot really fast, and run. But I don't know. I don't think it's that necessary. Yeah, I'm sure that I'll be able to avoid taking risks for the entirety of this playthrough. Let's see, I already went that way. You're gonna hear that a lot in this playthrough, by the way. I assume that part of the Dark Souls experience is traveling the same path several times because you haven't memorized the layout yet. However, this place does look different.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Well, okay, sure. I don't even know what Thurland is. So the answer to that question is almost certainly no. Oh, and what is this? What's this? What's this? Wonderful song. That movie is full of wonderful songs. Okay. Those Soul of a Lost Undead things don't seem to increase my souls when I pick them up, but let's check the inventory. Maybe there's something I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know. Oh, okay, I have to use it. And these are... okay, I don't... humanity... Ugh. The description said that humanity increases my item discovery thing, which I think is random drops, but... any consumable that greatly restores health, it seems like something I want to just hold on to. And since I drop souls when I die, I should probably not use those things until I have a good reason to spend them. Oh, yes, now I remember. This is the sort of side passage thing that I was thinking about. Okay. I'm not sure that these things will be useful for me. This looks like a strength weapon, and I'm definitely... yeah, I'm definitely not a strength build. And the talisman is for magic, which once again is not my thing. Oh, right. Stupid, persistent, whatever. I don't know what that is. Invade another... oh, invasions. No thank you. I definitely have no business engaging in PvP. And I believe that's a return home item, which is... I'm sure that'll be very nice to have later. Running away is definitely my style. Let's see, what is that? My apologies for the delays, by the way. Huh. I don't think that preventing... I guess that's another PvP thing, maybe? Anyway, this is the graveyard again, and that's the only way out, isn't it? Yeah, that looks like the only way out. Time for me to run. I'm just not sure which way to run. Probably not that way. That looks a little... Well, we'll see. Of course there's a blood stain there. It definitely sounds like there's something following me. Hopefully they give up soon. Oh yeah, there's definitely something following me, and not giving up yet. Wow, really? It's still following me? Okay, finally it turned around. Wow, those things have a really long chasing range, looks like. They aren't slow moving either, which is impressive considering they have no muscles. Well, I know that resting at a bonfire is not required to save your game, but I don't know. It feels appropriate still. Oh, wait, I actually should not have done that because it revived all those enemies that I killed, and I want to explore some more. Well, I hope that's the worst mistake I ever make in this game, even though it definitely will not be. Oh, wow. I want a combo like that. Hey, why didn't I execute you? Well, okay, I guess it worked out anyway. Yeah, I figure if I don't... One sec. Nah, I pressed the button a little too late. So I'm definitely doing worse this time around because I'm trying to get too fancy with my parries when I could just move around and backstab. Whoa. Wow, that's a triple hit, isn't it? Well, I definitely don't know their patterns yet, that's for sure. I said basically the same thing twice, didn't I? Ahem. As much as I'd like to say that dodging is almost certainly better than parrying because I don't know what I'm doing, how am I going to learn what to do if I don't? I almost died there, though. I don't think jumping off is a great idea. Okay. I practiced a little, and it looks like if I use my weak attack, I can hit something like 5 times, except that I might have trouble rolling away after that, so... I don't know. I'll have to keep that in mind, maybe limit it to 3, since I'd probably have to dash or roll into attack as well. Oh, that's a shortcut door, isn't it? Okay. What do you got? Man, that really long wind-up attack is annoying. And so is that turning at the last second attack. The complaint videos and posts I've seen seem to say that there are a lot of those. Oh, you're one of those guys, aren't you? Man, these guys have some pretty wide swing arcs. So my third-person swordsmanship gaming history, if you want to call it that, is... These seem to have nothing useful. Mostly Monster Hunter. That's what I mostly played. So I'm used to consuming stamina by rolling, but not for just using normal attacks. So last time I traversed the white light, I ended up being somewhere that I did not want to go. And no, there's a passageway here. I feel like I shouldn't need to use Estus flasks when dealing with enemies like this, but I'm still learning the combat system, and I'll probably stay learning it for the rest of the game, I hope. So, great. How do I get out of here? This way. Hooray. Ooh. So I guess I should wait for their weapon to start moving forward before I parry. I don't know. Liar, that's all. Maybe it was once next to another message. Hey. Wait, why did I get damaged there? Anyway. Enemy ambush foiled, I guess. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong... I keep hitting the parry button when I want to just normal guard. It feels like parry should be on the button that's faster to trigger. Well, I guess I could fix that if I really wanted to. Rubbish, huh? That praise the sun meme. I imagine I'll be even more tired and annoyed by it after I find out where it actually comes from. Okay. I don't actually remember if this is the way forward. I could barely see what was going on because I forgot to deactivate that item pickup thing. Usually, despair ahead, huh? Usually I'm frozen in place until those messages go away, so, yeah, that kind of throws me off. Is this the same sewer I went through before? Yeah, looks like it is. No? Well, actually, yep, there's the dead rat. Alright, so I went around in a circle. I went around in a big old circle. And I'm not sure... Yeah, I'm definitely sure that I did not get anything out of it. Except garbage. apparently. Well, that's not true. I picked up a couple of other things. So last time I went through one of these, I encountered a boss, and I hope that's not the case here. So, I need to check my surroundings carefully. Do these ever have anything useful? There'll probably be like 1 or 2 times in the whole game and you get something ridiculously good, like maybe 3/4 of the way through when you've been trained to not expect anything and not even bother breaking them. Well, hello, flying lizard thing that is definitely not a dragon. You probably breathe fire, too. And people in the setting will be like, Dragon? Why would you think that's one of those? All the dragons are dead. That thing is completely different. Wow, that surprise roll punish. Well, do they do that to disrupt my parrying on purpose? Like, do they see that I'm a thief, so they put a super big delay on their attacks? Whoa, you're gonna use an Estus. I guess that's kind of why you'd use those items? Huh, maybe there are bosses that use Estus. That would be hilarious. Oh, okay. I don't think I need that, but okay. And I guess this is progress. Really? I bet you put that there so that I would use humanity and get invaded or something. Yeah. So that was the most pathetic journey from the Firelink Shrine to Undead Town that you'll probably ever see on YouTube. Unless it's done on purpose, which hardly counts. I was actually trying. Ahem. I'm kinda not sure why people... No, wait, that's not true. I can understand that people watch blind playthroughs for genuine reactions and first time encountering things in the game, or in my case, second time encountering the very first part of the game after a long hiatus. Ugh. I should get a short bow or something. That would be really nice. But that'll have to wait, because we have reached the end of this video, I think. I don't actually have to sit here to quit the game, but I don't know, it feels appropriate. We will see you next time.